Life is a performance. It's a phrase that I quite enjoy. And it's simply the idea that everyone has a role to play and a facade they place forward in front of everyone. But I think too often do we actually fall into the trap of isolating people within their roles, the facade that they present, and not actually push past that idea and actually investigate the person within that. I think that happens to various individuals like professors. You think them as a well of knowledge that goes back and learns more, but you forget that they perhaps have a family or they have friends and they go out and do things. Or perhaps someone at your office, a colleague, a manager. Managers aren't just people that chase for deadlines and ask for a bunch of emails. They also have their own lives and their own worries as well. I found this idea really took hold into me when I started a little game that I was playing with my dad. Dad taught me very often, can I do something that makes the service staff smile or laugh? And that's something that I really took to heart and tried my best. And it's always genuinely amazing to see when these people who are in difficult, tiresome jobs brighten up and smile. Or other times when I have talked to my teachers and they lend back their support. I remember asking about my professor about various worries that she had in life, and later on it would come back to pay off as she would be helping me late into the night, around 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. She was still helping out with my homework. I guess, where did I get this trait of trying to go past and find the person beyond the role? My principal from kindergarten was an individual that I remember coming back to my house and reading me stories in my parents' bed, which probably exceeds the duties required of a principal of a kindergarten. And yet she did it because she cared about me. And understanding about what I was at the kindergarten, she also recommended that my parents take me to look for a doctor to check up whether I have special needs or not. Turns out, in the end, I did. So she brightened my life, and I felt this was one of the ways that I think we can brighten other people's life. For life is a grand performance, right? And each of us have a role to play in it. But I think very often we have to understand that there's still a person behind that role, and we still want to sit back, relax, and speak to the human underneath every so often.